Steve. This is my wife, Elaine. My oldest son, Alex, Chris, Mandy, Nick, and Beth. I want to start with thanking the Habitat Selection Committee for choosing us so many months and years ago and coming to our house, our apartment, and interviewing us and realizing that we were a good fit for Habitat. I also want to thank the Habitat staff for their many hours of dedication and diligence and hard work and working with us and all of our crazy schedules and situations and things that happen. Brent and John, you guys are like brothers now. We've busted knuckles together, we've cursed together, we've sweated together, we've looked at problems and ways to fix them. It's been a joy and a blessing and a pleasure to know you and consider you to be my friends. The AmeriCorps guys, Cousin Bobby, Cousin Gus, and Andy, even though you're not here. It's been great having you guys as volunteers and getting to bring you chili during cold times and having you over for dinners. And it's also good to have you as brothers and getting to know you and getting to learn about you. All of the regular volunteers, getting to know all of you, also to have you working there with me and working on my house, and also the other families. I realize as I'm up there, cutting siding and putting on roofing and working next to my new neighbors, I keep looking at you and going, wow, this is not possible anywhere else in America except for with Habitat. To get to build my house with my neighbor and realize I'm going to be spending the next 25 plus years with these guys and gals and getting to watch their kids grow up and know them better than any other people do in America that they know their neighbors. So I'm looking forward to that, guys. All of you out there who send your employees here and invest in us, we thank you for that. It's amazing. And last but not least, I want to thank the City of Morgan Hill, the County of Santa Clara for the time, the money, the effort that you also put in. And it's a dream come true, as all the other families have said, and we won't let you down. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. I thought I was going to be able to hold it together, and I saw we were last. And I was like, no, that's not a good sign. Yep. I got really lucky because of my school. I'm homeschooled. I was able to spend a lot of time up here. And God, every Thursday, I had a whole new family. Brothers. I love you guys. The regulars, the AmeriCorps, Brent, John, everybody who came out. I learned so much. And I got to build these houses, and this is where my brothers and sisters are going to live. And to see the community, all these kids, how many kids are out? There's like 10 kids under 10, if not more. It's crazy. You just see all these heads running around. Like, which one is that? So I'm really excited to see, this is going to be who they're going to grow up with and play basketball with and get into all kinds of crazy trouble with. I just know it. And I'm really excited to see, we're going to move in and everybody's going to be here and we're going to be a community. So I want to thank everybody that made that possible. Everyone at Habitat office, all the sponsors, everybody who came out, everybody that worked hard on our roof and spent 3 minutes banging a nail, and just everyone who's been involved in this has given their best, and it's been an amazing blessing to see all this. So everybody, thank you. Let's have today. Let's celebrate.
Good morning. As you can tell from the families that have gone before us, this is an amazing thing that Habitat has made. These families are head and shoulders above other neighbors that we have ever had, and we are so blessed to be considered to be part of this community. When we started out here a year and a half ago, it was after we had gone to the Gianera 2 grand opening like this, and all of us were there, and we sat there and we thought, wow, that is going to be us someday. We are going to be walking into new homes, and I can't imagine how great it feels. I was crying at their open house dedication, and I wasn't even getting a house. And it was just the beginning of what was going to be an amazing year and a half for our families. We've gotten to know each other, and we love each other, and we are such a tight community. As I was building on the homes, I loved being able to build my neighbors' homes. Our house is house 6, and so we were last. And they started over here with Martha's house, and it came around, and we ended up being last. And I knew I was going to kind of feel guilty building my own home because I so loved the community that I was building my neighbors' homes. But then I really got in the groove when I got on my house, and it started to feel really amazing as I envisioned my children living in their bedrooms for forever. And Steve and I growing old in this home. I want to thank you for coming out today for what is really not an ending, but a commencement. You have allowed a new beginning for our families. We are coming out of shared housing with neighbors, or with family, and we are coming out of overcrowded apartment situations, and you have created a new beginning. I'd like to thank you for changing the trajectory of our family, for changing the course that our family is going to take by helping provide us a stable home and a safe neighborhood. Thank you so much. You have changed my children's future, and I really appreciate that. I'd like to thank the regulars that were out here that we have built relationship with. We tried to drive by every day, even if I wasn't out here volunteering, and so we got to know a lot of the volunteers. And you have filled the last year and 7 months of our lives with love, hope, a vision for the future, and your friendship. When we stopped building out here, I kind of went through a grieving period. There was nobody to drive by and say thank you to, nobody to go by and just love on and bless, and I missed that. I was glad people were back out here getting ready this last week because we could come back out again. The AmeriCorps guys who have been the team leaders in the building are awesome. Give it up for the AmeriCorps guys. They have become family to us. We love them all so much. As Steve mentioned, there's Cousin Matt, who's not here, Cousin John, Cousin Andy, Cousin Gus, Uncle Brent, Brother Bobby, Grandpa Jim. We have gained more than a house out here. We have gained family that my children needed. And I think it's really nice that the neighbors could create some building noise for us today. I'm sure that they're just over there banging on things just for our benefit. So we have tried every time we've been out here to say thank you. We have barbecue hamburgers and hot dogs. We brought out homemade chocolate chip cookies. We've shaken hands. We've made chili in the wintertime, like Steve said, because we cannot say thank you enough. The words thank you cannot express the gratitude